Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey y'all, welcome back, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time. That sounds so crazy. Welcome to my channel. We are back. I am back. It's only me over here. With the typical lunar cycle tarot forecast. This time around it is for the Aries lunar cycle. Your reading is a little late, but I definitely wanted to get it done. And that is probably my Capricorn rising. I know some readers will, like, if they feel like it's too late into the season, the cycle, they'll just leave the other signs out. But I feel like y'all still deserve a message. Like, y'all still living and operating within these next couple weeks too. So here's your reading. So this one will be looking at the energy coming in for you, and possibly that you may have already been dealing with for the past couple of weeks, because it is the Aries lunar cycle tarot forecast, and that is beginning of April through the beginning of May. Okay, this video is for my water sisters and brothers, Pisces, Pisces sun, Pisces moon, Pisces rising. So before I get started, if you feel like what I'm saying in this video it doesn't resonate with what you got going on, check out your moon and or rising sign, and remember that this is a general video. Okay, all right, y'all. Typical 4-card lunar cycle tarot forecast, looking at the energy coming in for you, or the energy that you need to be tapping into, any crossing energies or obstacles you could be facing. Because we're talking about Aries, looking at where you need to be exerting your energy in the physical, where do you need to be making moves, getting shit popping, and then lastly, a quick little soul message for you, something additional for you to take away with you from this reading. Okay, all right. So the first card that you guys have coming up in your spread is the Power card. And this is a really popping ass energy to have popping up for you in the position of what's coming in or what you're going to be tapping into. The Power card does not need a lot of explanation. I want to talk a little bit about the numerology on this card. You've got 46, which breaks down to 1. 1 is the number of new cycles. It is the number of new beginnings. It is the number of independence. And you guys did just have birthdays. So you guys are in your new year, right? You're coming into this newfound cycle of power, and that could be power of the self, and that could be power within the physical and what you've got going on around you. So for some of you, you could be getting promotions. For some of you, you could be getting recognized a little bit more in whatever it is that you do. You guys are Pisces, so I pick up on, for a lot of you artists and creatives, that your work is becoming more noticed, or you're gaining a little bit more clout, maybe, so to speak, or the people that you want to work with are starting to actually see your talent and starting to see your skill. And by coming into that energy, you're able to tap into this power and really excel forward in what it is that you want to do or what it is that you have going on. I really pick up on an artsy vibe. So I feel like this is a general reading, but in this particular portion, I feel like I may be speaking to a lot of artists or musicians or entertainers, something of the sort. I don't know. I feel like you guys are really coming into this new cycle in regards to your work, and it could be other people, not just the creatives, but I really pick up strongly. I just keep seeing a little like a little paint easel. It's the best way to describe it. So yeah, Pisces, really popping energy coming up for you this month, or energy that you've already been tapping into since we're kind of halfway through. This makes me happy for you. I will also pick up on the sense that I need to say the work that you've done is being noticed, and I feel like the work goes back. Like, it goes back further than a couple months or this past year. I feel like you've really been toiling away, really been putting in your hours, and you're starting to see the fruits of your labor, or you will be starting to see the fruits of your labor coming up in this lunar cycle, starting to pop up for you during these next couple of weeks. Okay, all right, y'all. Next card coming up for you in your spread is the Knowledge card, and this is not the best card to be coming up as a crossing position. Not that any card in the crossing position is good, but the Knowledge card tells me, Pisces, that although you may be tapping into this power, you may be not doing so in the smartest way. So power is good. Power is awesome. Having authority is awesome. Having, being able to show people, like, I know the ropes, I got this shit, I did that shit, is cool. But at the same time, you don't want to be one of those people. For example, you don't want to be like y'all's president. Donald Trump is a very powerful man. Donald Trump has done a lot of work. Donald Trump, we knew who Donald Trump was before he was the president, right? However, when it comes to presidency, does he have the best of knowledge? You know what I'm saying? Does he really know what he's got going on? Or does he make a whole bunch of impulsive ass moves that put us into a bunch of weird ass situations or horrible ass situations? You know what I'm saying? So this knowledge card popping up is telling me that, Pisces, you may have acknowledged the power that you're coming into, or you may feel it, but you need to be very mindful of the way that you make moves with this new power. Just because you got a new position doesn't mean that you automatically take a week of vacation. You know what I'm saying? Just because somebody saw your music video and they're popping and they were like, oh, this is dope, this is cool, doesn't mean that you can send them back, yeah, I charge this much for a feature. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful of the way that you move and figure out how your new status and the new space that you're in really works before you start trying to call the shots. You need to have knowledge before. You can have power without knowledge, but I feel like you shouldn't have power without knowledge. I feel like you're more powerful with knowledge, so you need to make sure that that's what you got, Pisces, okay? I feel like somebody's mama. I don't know why I had to run that to y'all so tough, but apparently I did. Okay. Next card is in the position of the Aries energy, where you need to be exerting your energy in the physical, what you need to be doing. You've got the Queen of Earth. This is an Earth card, duh. So this talks about what's going on around you in the physical. The Queen of Earth is a card of nurturing the things that you are truly passionate about and nurturing them in a way that they grow to their best ability. So that couples with the knowledge card. You can have power. You can come into this Queen of Earth energy. But listen, when you water seeds that are defective, that are just never going to grow, and you know it, what is the point of watering them, because they are not going to grow? So this is telling me you need to be able to turn this knowledge card into an upright position, figure out what seeds to water, how to water them, why to water them, and how they need to be tended to. Come in with the Queen of Earth energy in order for you to have what you need from the situation. And this power can, be interchangeable with the word success. What are you nurturing, Pisces? What are you doing in the physical? What moves are you making that are really putting you into this position? But also, are you strategic? Are you logical? Does it make sense? It needs to make sense, Pisces. And I know sometimes for y'all that's a little hard because you're water and you are Pisces. So you go with what you feel, you go with the flow. But during this time, you need to be a little bit more grounded. This is not an Earth card, but I mean, look at all these leaves and trees on this shit. You need to be a little bit more grounded, and you need to pay a lot of attention to the way that you're making these moves, because the way that you ground yourself is going to be an indicator of how this power plays out. All right. All right. The last card that you guys got coming up in your spread is in the position of your soul message, and you've got truth be told. So this is a card that comes whenever I see this card. Let's talk about the imagery. It's a little owl. If you guys know anything about owls, you know owls are the animal associated with knowledge and with wisdom. So you got that message coming up for you twice in this spread, and this is something additional for you to take away, okay? You've got an owl here. The owl has a cage in place of his heart, and inside his body is like a whole other world. Like, that's a different sky from the sky that he's in, and you see all these rose petals flying out. So there's love in there, there's good things in there, there's good things within you. Pisces, you have to tap into yourself during this lunar cycle and figure out what you need to know, what you need to do, how you need to make moves. You need to be wise during this lunar cycle, because you are coming into a new. That's also, this part of the imagery is also connected to the power card, okay? And you've got the hearts that are associated with the Queen of Earth. So, Pisces, it's popping. Like, you're coming into a new, you're really coming into this space, coming into these positions to where whatever it is that you're passionate about, Queen of Earth and this truth be told card here, right? Whatever it is that you're passionate about, you are going to be able to unlock whatever you need to unlock to get to that other side, to get to that other world in terms of whatever that is. And it's going to be very successful for you. You just have to you have to think smart, you have to move smart, and you have to be strategic as well. This is also, let's talk a little bit about the numerology on this one too. You've got 14 here. 1, again, we talked about independence, new cycles, coming into a new chapters, new phases, right? 4 is the card of building stability, of planting your seeds, of, making sure that your ground is solidified but this breaks down into 5, which is the number of change and adapting to new situations. And this is a positive card. You have positive energy in your spread. So for you, Pisces, things are changing, things are moving, things are rocking for you, and you're going to be very successful. You are going to be the it boy or the it girl and whatever it is that you do. I just want to remind you that you have to make smart moves, especially for you creatives, for you entertainers. And I don't know who watches my videos or who y'all are finna be or who y'all are finna become, but especially for y'all have to be very mindful of the way that you make moves. You know, one of our greats just, you know, left this earth, and he really, if you listen to Nipsey and if you kept up with him, he really was teaching us the way, showing us the ropes, you know. And I guess this is although this is general, I guess this is a reading for the creatives. With your work, with whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you create, you need to be mindful about the way that you distribute it, the way that you know, and if you're popping the way that, you know, you have your business relationships and your business shit and professional shit intertwined with it. Just be, I know what I'm saying, be careful, truth be told, be wise, do your research, because you got the juice, and I just think it's important for you to remember that you don't want your juice to be tainted. So just be smart about the way that you make moves and about the things that you do, okay? Okay. All right, Pisces, that's your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you feel like you need a personal reading, feel free to go on and book one with me. I have that information linked down below. Also, check out your vernal equinox tarot forecast. Those are for the spring season, so March through June. I've got that link down below as well. And thank you guys again for rocking with me. I'll see y'all next time.